Hi, if you're not getting an NHS job, it is because there are a lot of applicants out there. So you need to do something to stand out of the crowd. So the first thing you need to do is start a job in your home country. I cannot stress enough how important it is being clinically active, because if you are not working in your home country, if you are not clinically active there, employers are very hesitant uh, to offer jobs to people who are not clinically active. So start with a job in your home country. Okay, now what jobs should you look for in your home country? If you have a particular interest, if you want to pursue a particular specialty when you enter UK, you should start a job at a junior level in your home country in that particular specialty, because commitment to specialty matters. Okay, if you're working in A&E in your home country, there is a good chance that you will be offered a job in A&E in UK as well. Okay, and because there are a lot of jobs available in A&E, I would suggest you to work in A&E in your home country as well, and then apply jobs everywhere, but never miss an A&E role in the NHS. Okay, so this was my first tip. Second, you can do simple things like being clinically active, arranging workshops, managing rota, start teaching junior doctors or medical students, and present a case in your local CME. Oh, did we talk about audits? No. Okay, so audit is a very simple thing to do, and it will boost your application to the sky. Okay, so one thing, if I have to mention, which actually helped me land an interview, it was audits. Just when I started mentioning my audit in my job application, I started getting interviews. So audits can be very simple. Okay, it can be completed in a week. Some simple audits can be completed in a week. You just have to, for example, uh, you can just do an audit on the emergency trolley in your ward. Just download a list of the equipment that should be present there according to WHO guidelines or an international or national body guideline, and then compare it with your uh, or you can actually go to Resus UK website and find a list of the emergency equipment that should be present in emergency trolley. So if you have that list, you need to compare it with the emergency equipment present in the trolley in your ward. You can find out the deficiencies. You have to suggest reasons, investigate reasons why there are deficiencies, and then you have to suggest how we can overcome this. For example, you can suggest putting someone in charge, someone from the nursing department or from some junior doctors. One of them can be the in charge for the emergency trolley, who will check it every week or twice a week and make sure that everything is present in the trolley that can be needed. So it is a simple audit that people can do in every ward. So just do an audit, watch a video on YouTube, search for topics on Google, that you will find many, and just do an audit. Start with one. Once you have completed one, then go for another audit. Don't think that you will do 2-3 audits together. That will just delay things. Do one audit and then start doing another. Once you have done 2 to 3 audits, there's a high chance that you will start landing interviews. You need to start attending courses like ALS. I know ALS is not available in many countries, most of the countries, but there are courses that you can do which are equivalent to ALS. I know they are not acceptable in the UK, but people who are going through your applications, at least they will know that you have attended a similar course. So I would suggest doing advanced cardiac life support or basic life support courses. They are readily available everywhere in the world. So just do a local ACLS or BLS, ACLS and BLS course. That will boost your application. Okay. And then you can also do other courses that are available online. There are many free courses available at Coursera, but I would suggest you to buy a subscription of the BMJ Learning, British Medical Journal Learning, okay, and just do some basic courses out there that are designed for junior doctors. Subscription is, I think, £13 per year. I think so. So just buy it for a month, do 2-3 courses on communication skills, on safeguarding, on basic practical skills. There are some courses available as well. So just do 2 to 3 courses, so you can mention that in your application, and that will reflect that you are actually actively learning new courses. Okay, so this was my second tip for you, to actually pursue courses like ACLS, BLS, online communication courses, safeguarding. Yes, it looks pretty complex and time taking, but once you start doing it, and once you have done it, you will realize that it was not that difficult, but it was a simple hack to boost your application. Okay, what else you can do? Yeah, and if you are in UK for your Plab 2, or if you're living in UK, then definitely go for ALS. There's nothing like ALS. But if there are no options available, then you can go for the equivalent courses. Okay, they are not equally good, but they will boost your CV a lot. Okay, and there is one course, Teach the Teacher or Train the Trainers course by Oxford, that is a bit expensive, I think £125 or so, and that also looks really good on your CV. Okay, third tip would be management and leadership. For most of us who are coming from the countries where management and leadership is only for the people in the higher ranks, we see it as a very complex thing, but there are very simple things that we can do which will count in management and leadership. The easiest thing you can do is to manage a rota. Okay, so meet anyone who is managing the rota at the moment, who is managing the rota of your department. Meet that person and request them to allow you to actually carry on that responsibility. They will be pretty happy, because sometimes it becomes really hectic to make a rota. If you have that chance, so you can talk to people, ask them what shifts they want, and then try to adjust it. Yes, it is difficult to make everybody happy, but you can make many people happy if you can adjust their shifts. So uh, mm, it will help you with your leadership qualities as well, management qualities as well. And once you have done it for a month or 2 months, you can just mention it in your CV that you are playing a management and leadership role by managing the rota. One other thing that you can do is by managing and arranging some workshops. Okay, so if you have done ACLS or BLS, you can just run a simple 1 day or 2 day course on ACLS, BLS at your local hospital, where you can teach the nursing staff and junior doctors, or if there are medical students available, you can just teach them as well. So, and just get a signed certificate from the hospital that you arranged a workshop on these topics. You can also arrange workshops on chest tube insertion. You can just get a surgeon from your hospital, convince them that you want to arrange a workshop on chest tube insertion or on airway management, or there can be other practical skills as well that you can teach people, but involve someone senior, who can teach these skills, and there you can just be the manager. So you can mention that in your CV that you managed a workshop. It is really simple, it is not that complex. You can just talk to someone. There are people who are happy to teach others. You can just talk to someone who you think will be happy to teach, and talk to hospital administration that you are arranging this workshop, and people will come because people want to learn these skills. Okay, so what else? Yeah, for teaching, so if you're arranging these workshops, you can teach them yourself, or you can take a part, like a 15 minutes presentation in that workshop, and then you can mention in the teaching section as well. Or if you are really ambitious, I would suggest you to start a course, like a 3 months course, where you will arrange one lecture every week for 12 weeks. It can be a course on emergency medicine presentations, and it will help you immensely in your training application as well. Okay, so just 1 hour a week, you need to arrange a course where junior doctors will come or nursing staff will come, and you need to just complete the 12 weeks. So if it is a new initiative, like the course was not running before and you are the one who took the initiative and started this course and completed it for 12 weeks, you are going to get, I think, 6 marks in your training application. Okay, these things are very simple to do back in our home countries. Here it is a bit tough to do these things, so I would suggest to work on these things when you are still in your home country. Okay, is there anything else? Yeah, there's research and publications. So for research and publications, usually people have done a research at local level during their undergraduate studies, like we did in community medicine. So you can mention that. If you have done your research or publications, that is really good, you can mention that. Or if you want to start now, you can start now. You can just find somebody in your hospital who is doing research work, and you can just ask them that you want to help. So they will just assign you a role to do. That can be simple, like writing the introduction or collecting data, and you can just play a part in that and start mentioning it in your application as well. Okay, then there are presentations. So case presentations, a lot of hospitals run the CME activities where you can present cases. Just pick a case, present it there. You can do it every other month if you want to. And about clinical attachment, so if you are in the UK or for your Plab 2, make sure that you find a clinical attachment. Finding a clinical attachment can be difficult, but it also helps a lot. So if you go to the track jobs application, there are vacancies there displayed for junior doctors jobs. So every advertisement has contact details for the consultant of the department. So just if you scroll down to the end of the advertisement, you will find the contact information. You will find an email of the consultant. So I would suggest you to go on track jobs, start finding emails, and start emailing consultants. You will definitely find someone who will offer you a clinical attachment. But if you can't do it, just don't stress over it. So that's it for now.